Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of July 2024. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in the monthly format. Let's get to your reading, Aries. Your overall energy is the Gemini energy, the Lovers in the upright position. Well, the Lovers generally represents like a huge choice. This isn't a small little choice. Like generally when this comes up, this is the choice energy. It is about making a decision. Yes, it can be about love. There's a lot of decisions to make around love, whether to stick with a love, to bring it to the next level. We can choose between two people, we can choose to end a situation, whatever is going on in terms of love. For some of you, that's what's happening. For others of you, this could simply represent a monumental choice this month. Now, it could be about on any level. It could be on in terms of making a big choice between, business partners or working for two different companies. It could be things like that. But whatever this option is or this choice is, Aries, it seems like it's something that could make a huge difference in your life and perhaps be around for a long time to come. So I always say choose wisely. In week one, the Hanged Man is here in the reverse position, rooted down by Major Arcana Temperance in the upright. Well, the Hanged Man in reverse is all about moving forward after a time of being suspended. Maybe for some of you, things were held up in the air for quite some time due to other people. Sometimes the Hanged Man energy upright can represent where we're waiting on other people. Sometimes it can be where we ourselves have put ourselves in a state of suspension due to the fact that we're not sure which way to go, right? So maybe we're just looking at things from a different perspective. But when the energy is inverted like this represents it's go time. It's time to move forward. If you're waiting on others, you don't have to wait on others any longer. If you yourself was looking at things from a different perspective, it looks like you found the perspective you decided to go with. What's rooting it down here is Sagittarius energy, Temperance in the upright position. Well, this is all about cooperation from the people around you. It's also very healing energy. So for some of you, it could be that maybe you were suspended because you needed time to heal. It could have been physically, emotionally, mentally. For others of you, perhaps you were waiting for the right team to join either the right team or for the right team to come and join you, because the Temperance is where we have found our tribe. We're working in harmony with others. There's a lot of cooperation going on. People are enjoying what we do and we're enjoying them, and we're able to move forward with the level of cooperation now. So it looks like something is changing in week one for you, Aries, where there was a holdup before, and now all systems are go in a direction of cooperation. In week two, you have Major Arcana, the Strength card, rooted down by Major Arcana Judgment. You have a lot of Major Arcana here in this reading, so it could be a very intense month for you, and perhaps there's a lot of fate involved now in a situation. The Strength card upright points to needing patience, needing to take a deep breath. I always say just breathe, just breathe when this card comes up. It could be because there's major anxiety because of this choice, right? This is your overall energy. So it could be that there's a big decision to be made here and you're just not sure what to do. But you just have to draw upon your own inner strength and take a deep breath. That's what I always do when I have those kinds of moments. It's rooted down here by Judgment in the upright position. Judgment represents resurrections. This is something from the past that could be returning. For some of you, it could be a place where you used to work or an old career field that you worked in. Perhaps somebody's contacting you or you were looking around to see if there's anything available there. For others of you, this could be a relationship coming back from the past that you thought was done and dusted. It comes back again for review. You need to make a judgment call when the Judgment card comes up here. So Others of you, perhaps it could be a spiritual awakening. Sometimes that's what the judgment represents, especially more spiritually minded people. Now in week 3, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Hierophant. So the Five of Swords in the upright points to conflict, could be inner conflict. Maybe we're of two minds of something, or heart versus head, and we're not really sure what to do. When the card is inverted, this is where we finally are able to resolve that conflict within ourselves, and we come out of conflict. Others of you, the Five of Swords could represent being in conflict with others around you, and perhaps there was a big, blowout. It could have been happening in your neighborhood, could have been happening at work, or in your home or family, what have you. Maybe people were at odds. Could even be online. Sometimes this can be social media conflicts. But the whole thing is that the conflict is now coming to an end. And the Hierophant here, this is the Taurus energy in the upright position, points to making a commitment or doing things more the conventional way. Maybe for some of you, you want to do things more in a conventional way as opposed to doing something a little bit, off the beaten path. Others of you, the Hierophant is representing a contract being signed. Maybe some of you held up a contract due to a dispute, and now the dispute is over, and it could be now it's time to sign on the dotted line. So this is about contracts. Some of you are signing a contract, could be a term position, especially significant if you work for the government or the legal system or the school system, in any type of churches or things like that. It has a stronger message for people in those fields, but it's still a message of coming out of conflict or conflicts being resolved before a commitment is made. And then we have in week 4, we have the King of Wands here in the upright, rooted down by the Four of Cups reversed. King of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You're coming up in your own reading in the upright position at the end of the month, indicating, Aries, you are on the right path with action that you would like to take. The King of Wands takes a lot of action, moves forward based on those actions, based on those assumptions or desires, and just moves full speed ahead. The Wands people tend to be a little bit more impulsive, impetuous, and can just sort of do things spur of the moment. It could be that at the end of the month you see, Aries, that it's time to get moving towards something. Now the Four of Cups is here in the reverse position, rooting it down, pointing back to the Three of Cups in the upright, which is an energy of celebration. It's socializing, celebration, celebrating something. Four of Cups upright can point to where we have that emotional apathy towards things. We're busy, focused on other things to really take what the universe is offering us on the emotional front, because we're just putting it aside because we're too busy, or we're just not in the mood, what have you. When the card is inverted, this is where we're finally in the mood. Something could be happening. You could be meeting somebody who suddenly makes you feel some kind of way and brings the emotional happiness back into your life. Now in closing, I always pull two cards from the Zodiac deck, and one is for love and romance, the second is for career and finance. What do we have for love and romance for Aries? Moon in Virgo, number 18, contentment. So it could be that a Virgo is the love interest, could be a Virgo introduces you to the love of your life, or it could be something significant happens when the moon's in Virgo or on the 18th of the month. And the second one is for career and finance. What do we have here? Moon in Aries, number 13, courage. So it could be maybe this King of Wands, you could be dealing with another Aries too. All systems are go by the end of the month. It looks like this is a big transition month for you. You're in the midst of making a decision. You kind of make a commitment here or make that decision in week 3. And now you have, Moon in Aries, number 13, could be something significant happens with your finances, your career, on the 13th when the moon's in Aries, or with or through another Aries. So that's what I have for you, my dear Rams. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous month of July, and I really hope that the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care, much love, namaste, and bye-bye for now.